That's not to matter though, because Olof and Nico have taken matters into their own hands, and it's only Rops left now for the Mousesports squad. Brokey was able to provide back-to-back 4Ks for FaZe to find their pistols. Can Rops now do the same? Ooh, nice final bullet onto CsGo.
Olof stalling. He knows he doesn't have to take this fight. Rops drops, and now he grabs the bomb. Looking still for Nico. This is a rotation to B. This is a great call. Nico has spotted it though. Rops, he's going to get legged. He's getting tagged as he runs through the spawn. Nico dropping in to try and chase him down. Rops is ahead of the time, ahead of the game, but he's not going to be able to get it to B. You think Nico runs out of ammo and Rops has a chance in the one-on-one.
Oh, he has to plan. He's going to get it done, and now Olof comes barreling in with a 100 HP on the mark. Rops 13. Here comes the peek from the window and takes his time with it. Rops makes it easy.
Out through middle, the smokes can come down towards CT, cut off FaZe on that rotation. Now, of course, Brokey can go through them, but Mouse need to dedicate players are watching for that smoke. They don't. Brokey, he's got a charge, he's got a shot. He does take down Carrigan, but trade is quick and concise. Mousesports setting up to B, and Rain gets dinked, but in the same vein, he knocks out Frozen from this round. There's a man at the back of the car. Chris can't find the kill, and CsGo stalling on B, allowing time for Rain to come in on rotate. That's a big kill for Cold, and Rain's going to finish off the job. FaZe do find a force. Yeah. Something about restaurants, clothes, dudes.
Look at this round. Speaking of dudes, Nico.
Ooh. It's going to be a rough take here for Mousesports. They're going to try to run it up on long. Nico peeking with the op, almost getting doubles out of that one. It's going to be Rain that does it for him.
Just walks into the pit. It should be coming to a close here, although he's done a lot of damage onto Nico. Can't finish a kill. Woxic buying his time, but not much time left to buy. It might be discounted. Cold's going to take him out.
Full commit is there. They're going to have some spawn drop go on. And that's going to create an interesting dilemma, an interesting problem here for FaZe to try to fix up at least.
Nico thinks he has the timing to get out, but little does he know. CsGo is in hot pursuit. He will be gone from the round as Olof gets rid of him. 4-on-3. As you can see, Carrigan falls in to try and force the fight. That's not successful. Rain gets the kill, and he knows the Frozen is holding this position because of the shadow. Woxic needs to hit this shot, and he does. There's another man there, though, and Frozen, he does get the kill below. He follows up with both, actually. Olof alone in a 1-on-2. It's not happening. Mousesports, what a setup. Foe is out. FaZe should know this is a commitment. They've spotted a long lurk. Frozen's going to double back to mid as Mousesports take the catwalk. Flash out for Cold, and he finds one, but the trade is in. Guns dropped over. They might come in on this catwalk flank. That is a common point of rotation, far safer than coming through the spawn, but it might not be even a round attempted by FaZe. They lose yet another man. Olof dead on long. Fast catted up here and is going to look to take matters into his own hands. Nice shot. Carrigan gone. Nico just going to double back through the molly.
A little bit of a response in the form of grenades, but it's Nico that gets clipped there by CsGo. Dump all this utility into the A site. Rain, though, wants to get close, wants to make it personal. Does have a little bit of a one-way to his advantage, and is only good for one. Chris was already low. CsGo and Brokey going to consider joining him.
Oh, that's
He's not going to be there, is he?
No.
That will force a save. There's no way they can go for it now.
A lot of the time feels impressive. Even that round there, you know, it was Nico to open up with a frag onto Carrigan, and this round is no exception. So those opening duels continue to go in FaZe's favor. They go one step further and even put some chip damage in with those with those nades. Follow up onto CsGo and Frozen as Rain deals with both of them. Carrigan now trying to force the issue out from catwalk. The bomb is in tow on the back of Woxic, and he's hounding down Nico. Oh, looking for a little bit more, but Rain will lay him to rest. Rain is on for the ace, by the way. Woxic, the last man remaining, trying to deny the ace to Rain. But it's not going to happen. Rain's going to get it, isn't it? My word.
And Olof might even push in off of the back of this clearly empty as well. It's not empty anymore. Frozen has been waiting in the corner the whole time. Nico dodges the flashbang, but he unscopes to the Molotov. He thinks he's not going to get repeat. That is not the case. Frozen finds two. A big couple of openers towards this A site. FaZe may even save. Look at Rain leaving the site. There's nothing for him here in middle. Everyone is on A for Mousesports.
Aggression coming out here towards the mid side of things. Rain just straight up deleting Carrigan through a smoke. And you know, what can you really do about it? Because that's not going to stop just there. CsGo is going to have a say in this round as well. And meanwhile, where CsGo left off, it's Brokey. 2 players alive. Make it just one in Woxic. He's got an AWP. Nowhere to go with it. Nothing to do. No time.
If you go a little too fast, you might just obliterate on the re-entry through these mid doors. CsGo does manage to get across and even tags coldzera through the doors. He's able to fall back into the B site, but that's the only silver lining right here for FaZe. Cold's got to do it all. He's getting pressured, but only by karrigan. The rest of the mid split never arrives. It's gone back through the tunnels, and now Rop's coming in late. That's allowed for FaZe to start to get these players in CT in position. You can see the other FaZe guys have gone back just to double check long because they realize that this play's slowed right down. Frozen delivering 2 big kills. Woxic down through mid. This cannot be another 2-on-5. Surely not. Surely this doesn't happen again. We're down to just Olof and Nico now in the retake. Now Frozen has this bomb planted. Molly in the door, that's going to force the fight from Olof, and he almost chains it onto Woxic. Nico with the AWP versus Woxic. Flash goes in, and Nico gets the job done. It's 8 on the board.
Your lucky stars right now for at least players like Frozen who have shown up in huge ways in this best of 3.
I'd love to see, and like, you know, I've never actually, I'm trying to think if this has ever happened, but in a 2-on-2 when you have a position like this and FaZe playing 2A, 2B, I'd love to see Mousesports like walk through CT and try and flank A, or just anyone for that matter. Not going to happen though. Flash is unfortunate for Frozen. He gets blinded out. Brokey's going to take him down, and Woxic alone does get that kill, a chance for a plant, but how much more with 7 points of health?
Yeah, he's so low off of that nade. Woxic going back into the tunnel. FaZe is still at B. They're like, no, he really isn't here. They're even looking at each other. They can't believe it. Rain and Olof, they are really not sold that he is not here. And he's not there. Woxic is over at the A bomb site. He's got that bomb on his back. He's going to start to tap in the numbers now. If that gets thrown in, the round just might be over. Woxic, yeah, dropped from the site. And a 9th round presents itself to FaZe.
We have multinational teams, which is awesome. And, well, 2 of them on our screens right now. Miles FaZe, the pistol round is well and truly on. Woxic pushing the top of middle, pushing the perimeters for 2. Trade to back in for FaZe, though.
So doesn't have armor. That's something to bear in mind as these Glocks and this P2 start to close the distance on him here. karrigan's got to try and deliver a hell of a lot with not much. And there's one.
Boy.
Oh dear, only Brokey left, and karrigan's just being a nuisance. Finally, he's able to put the kill on the board. The kit is now dropped over here, short side. They're going to boost up Rops, and he's given an avenue, but Brokey is so good in these pistol rounds. Now down to the 1v1, and CsGo on the other side. Brokey's so low on HP, and he's trying to hide. He's trying to hide from Chris. He gets it done. It's another
10-6 now. FaZe with the lead in this second half. Grenade is good on long. Nico's going to go through regardless. There's only one man here, and that's perfect for Nico. Instead, they boost up in CT. Frozen is going to be on the site. Chris on the elevator. The jump does result in a tag going through. The grenade could be good, but at this point, you're looking for kills. Second nade, maybe the chance. Bang. Nico's out of the round, and further damage done. That makes these Deagles just the more adventurous here for Mousesports.
CsGo looking to get boosted up at the site. They still haven't gotten there until now. They're just now crossing ramp.
Ooh.
Be running it straight into Woxic's SMG.
Ooh, Mousesports, how are they getting away with this? FaZe is taking their sweet time to cross to the site, and the low HP certainly doesn't help. Woxic's going to finish a job. Rain traded on the car, and Mousesports win the force.
And has made sure to keep that in his back pocket along with Frozen. So that allows both of these players to try and set up the guys inside of the site that much more. Woxic getting that kill has now allowed the players to begin an early rotation in towards this A side of the map. So, oh, this Molotov makes Brokey stuck over on short side, out on a bit of an island, and then gets dropped by Frozen. Nico gets that trade. karrigan.
Oh, baby.
Now moving in from long. Nico doubling up, but are they ready for CsGo? Might not matter if they're ready. No amount of preparation can help you going toe-to-toe with CsGo. So thought out from CsGo, right? You could tell he was going to do something remarkable. And now...
Right now, things aren't looking good for FaZe, and they're going to desperately push B through the smoke. Rops finds one, doubles it. Molotov is burning him out, and Colt will eventually find the killing blow. Chris tapping down and finishing off the job. Nice stuff from Chris. He just looks so clean.
It's not the case currently. Smoke on Catwalk's going to give that veil of cover for the side of FaZe to try to make it that way. However,
a traded kill that would put them somewhat favored. right now to fake towards A and a quick mid-split. That's a good call, but other kills going to come through. There's no CT smoke, and that's a big mistake. Robs gets 2 frags, and they're still concerned at the B site. They think there's more players there. There's not. Karrigan's pushed long, and he's coming in on a big flank. He might even be able to cut Nico down, but he's been spotted. Got to be careful here, fighting through the doors. The spam is in, and Karrigan's made it a 2-on-1.
Yes, he has.
Very curious of this angle towards tunnels, but guess what?
They're not coming that way. It's going to be right here at the door. 8 HP. Where can he go? Nowhere. There you have it.
Setting up for the mid to B, walking into this setup that has been so good on this B bomb site. Karrigan even going to try and force fight. It doesn't work out. Good damage, but Nico takes him down. And now FaZe, a man advantage. This is everything they needed. Will they finally find a round?
Oh, well, Rops is trying to have his say in the damage done through the doors, and Rops is somehow still alive, still kicking, and still a problem for FaZe. They finally deal with him, but now you got to get past Frozen, and they've been able to do that. CsGo in the second half of play. CsGo now knows there's an enemy at Car. He's trying to figure out where Brokey resides, and it's that final piece of the puzzle that ends up
Gonna get up Cat at Fury's pace. Woxic's gonna be there with an AWP. Should be finding one, does instead. That's leg both of them.
Trying to aggress. Now this is very aggressive and maybe a little overzealous. Sometimes that doesn't always go the way you'd like. Zera, okay, Karrigan just 180s on the spot and drops him. I guess, you know, he knew something we didn't. But now the bomb plant coming on in.
Good timing for him. He's crouched as well. They won't see his head from this position. And Olof is long side as well, so he is safe. Talking of safe, well, it's a save for Mousesports.
And so then, once everything goes quiet, I think they're kind of banking on Brokey being able to get this trade should Olof go down. This is a very awkward exchange, and now the B push comes in, where the bulk of this play was hoping to find success, but it has not. The bomb is dropped, and there is 30 seconds left. The fake never even has time to come through, and the bomb belongs to Mousesports.
Yeah. Karrigan flashed out, but the spray is good. Olof walks right into it. Doesn't even get out of the smoke. Rops, we've seen him in this position before. We've seen aces in this position before, and Rops is full of them. 2 kills as he spots the AWP as well. Won't go back for the reap. He can flash to be set up to enable this kill, and he's hungry for it. He wants to close the series, but maybe a little too early. Brokey finds that frag and moves in off the back of the flash. His teammate there as well. Molly pushes him forward. Trade for Chris, and he looks to solidify this series with 1 single shot. Brokey, he hits the tag, but he needs a lot more.
Just to get over. He was hoping that was going to bait the shot from Woxic, and it never comes. So when he runs the gauntlet, that's a nice, easy lineup. Mousesports take this series 2-1.